Good morning, everybody. Painblade back here again from Server 1 representing IAC and Tribes Lab. It's here, guys. We got the new announcement for the newest banner coming up tomorrow. As you guys know, if you're living on the Eastern time, the reset is at 2 a.m. And then the banner usually drops about an hour later to an hour and a half, depending if they're having the maintenance go a little longer than usual. But Bandai threw us in for a loop. A lot of us were guessing it's going to be Asuma and Kurenai, and we were somewhat close. It's his second wife, Asuma and Shikamaru. Shikamaru is already out, so he's just being a featured unit, which I don't personally like. But hey, if you were doing the flashback genealogy event recently with Itachi, you most likely leveled him up. So if you're looking to 7-star him, this might be a good chance. But Asuma is a new SR. Kakuzu is the new SR for Akatsuki, and Hidan is actually the UR, which a lot of people are actually surprised about, and I'm personally not. I think he is the stronger of the two. You guys can argue this all you want; it's just an anime, but that's my opinion on it. But let's take a look and see what the update tomorrow holds with these banners and what their artwork looks like. And at the end of the video, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, both tribes for Shikamaru and Asuma are on, and so is Hidan and Kakuzu. Personally, I don't like either of them. They're single tribes. They look like a 5-year-old drew them and then put them together in like one of those books with a lot of pages and just flip the script. So horrible job on that end, I think, personally. But you know what? The characters do look intriguing in terms of their artwork, so I do like that at least. And I'm very excited to see their kits tomorrow. As for summoning tomorrow, we're going to also be doing how many shinocoins does it take to pull the UR banner. Going forward, guys, I'm not going to be doing massive pulls. I'm just going to be doing how many coins does it take to get him. So if it takes 500, we're going to just do 500. If it takes 2,500, we're going to do 2,500, etc. I'm hoping it doesn't take more than 40k, because then that defeats the purpose of me not spending any more on this. But we'll see what we can do. I'm going to put a limit on there as well too, so we don't go overboard. But yeah, back to this update. So let's take a quick look here. So it's called the Immortal Duo versus the Will of Fire. So the Will of Fire, as you know, is Asuma obviously and Shikamaru, and the Immortal Duo are Kakuzu and Hidan. Here are their artworks. I love Hidan's artwork. I think the colors are fantastic on it, and he looks so freaking cocky, and that's exactly what he is. Most of the Akatsuki characters are very cocky or very calm, and of course he's one of the cockier ones, like the Dara was. And his 5-star art, I think, is probably one of the best ones so far. It looks so sick. I love the aura. I love the menace look. I love when he actually transforms. That's actually one of my favorite looks in the anime and the manga as well. And as for Kakuzu, same thing. Actually, two of my favorite are these two. They were such cool characters, and they had such a historical lore behind them. So especially Kakuzu, and I love his 5-star, like all the masks and stuff. I was actually really hoping he was the UR, to be honest with you. But you know what? I'm happy with Hidan being the UR. They both look really cool, so I will definitely be putting some work into them and showcasing them as well too. Then of course here's Asuma, and his 3-star not as good. I mean it's okay, but I love his 5-star with the smoke and the chakra coming from his blades. They look like Naruto about to do Rasengan in terms of the color, which I like, but the background looks amazing. The red and the Will of Fire is awesome. And Protector of the King, that's honestly, I think he's going to be a D unit personally because he's a protector. A lot of people think he's going to be an A because he is offensive, but realistically, if you look at the anime, he's always been protecting. So I think he's going to be a D tank. I think Kakuzu will be either a T or a D, so a tank or a debuffer because of all of his masks and the different things they do. And I think Hidan will either be an A or a D as well, so either be a tank or a nuke. And the only reason why I think he might be a tank is because he has immortality, but he can also nuke because he does hurt others when he does do his move, right? So very interesting to see what these guys will end up being. So far, that's all they've shown, guys. Now, I am curious to see what event will come out of this because so far what they've done is they've done Akatsuki is flashback genealogy, and the hero characters are the Abyss. Now, we've had Abyss once, so we can't confirm that it's going to happen again, but we can confirm the flashback genealogy has been related to 2 Akatsuki characters now. Now, what takes precedence, right? Is it the UR Akatsuki or is it the new brand new SR hero? So they may do, I'm hoping they do this, they do either a brand new event that no one's ever seen, or they do a back-to-back 1 week flashback, 1 week abyss. Now, this gives a lot of people less time to finish the events because the impossible stages take like some people up to 2 weeks, like myself, for example, and others, it's a lot faster. But I really do hope they do them in tandem. That way we can do both, and we have something more to do than that's not related to stamina, right? So yeah, guys, that's the event. I really hope tomorrow brings some good news. We're also most likely going to have some limit breaks tomorrow as well too, so I'm curious to see which ones those are. And at the same time, we'll be doing the summon video, an update video in terms of the limit breaks the following day. And stay tuned for the showcases for all three of these characters. They will be coming. Yeah, and I'm super excited, guys. So if you guys have any questions about tomorrow, let me know. I may hold back the Pain versus User for 1 week just because there are 3 characters now to cover, not 2. But we'll talk more about that as we get closer to that. Anyways, guys, super exciting news. Enjoy your Tuesday, and we'll talk soon.
Hidan.